In the heart of a bustling city, where skyscrapers kissed the clouds and the hum of life never ceased, lived a young boy named Leo. He often found himself a solitary spectator, perched by his large bedroom window, watching the world move in a rhythm he didn't quite feel a part of. The city was vast and full of people, yet for Leo, it was a lonely expanse of glass and steel. His world was quiet, his days filled with silent observation, a stark contrast to the vibrant energy just beyond the pane of glass that separated him from everything else. One gray afternoon, a sudden, clumsy thud against the window pane startled Leo from his reverie. A small sparrow, with a visibly drooping wing, had landed awkwardly on the sill. It chirped weakly, its tiny body trembling. Leo's eyes, usually filled with a distant melancholy, widened with immediate concern. He slowly slid the window open, his heart aching for the tiny, injured creature. This small, fragile bird, seemingly as lost as he felt, had just broken through the glass wall of his solitude. What followed was a gentle blossoming of an unlikely friendship. A montage of tender moments painted a new picture of Leo's life. The first day, he carefully offered a single crumb of bread on his fingertip, watching with bated breath as the sparrow, whom he named Pip, hesitantly accepted it. Soon, with a tiny makeshift bandage around its wing, Pip was a constant presence, perched contentedly on Leo's shoulder as he lost himself in the pages of a book. They became partners in observation, sitting together by the window, watching as the setting sun painted the cityscape in hues of orange and gold. The quiet room was no longer empty. It was filled with the soft chirps and gentle rustling of a newfound companion. Weeks later, the day came when Pip's wing was fully healed. It fluttered with newfound strength, no longer drooping. With a mix of pride and sorrow, Leo opened the window wide. Pip hopped to the edge, turning back to look at Leo with its bright, black eyes. It let out a strong, clear chirp, a question, and a goodbye, all in one. Leo nodded, a sad smile gracing his lips as he whispered words of encouragement, giving his friend the push he needed to reclaim his freedom in the sky. With a final, grateful chirp, Pip launched into the air, soaring gracefully into the vast urban sky. Leo watched until his friend was just a tiny speck against the horizon, his heart feeling both full and empty. He went to bed that night with the window slightly ajar, a silent invitation. The next morning, a familiar, happy chirp woke him. There, on his windowsill, sat Pip, ready to share another day. He hadn't lost a friend. He had simply learned that some bonds are strong enough to defy any distance.